We're live.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, everybody. Rocky, can you hear Rocky? Is
I
it picking him
cannot.
up? Okay, good. He is barking like crazy. Sorry about that. If anybody else can hear that,
Now I hear him.
I was about to say I hear it echoing back. So, how are you tonight?
I am a little tired. How are you?
Yeah, same thing. Same. And yeah. And just so everybody knows, we still have flu in our house. Elijah has been home sick with the flu all week or not all week, but past 2 days. And then I started not feeling good again. So anyone out
How
there,
is he
please be
feeling?
praying for us.
How is he
Do what?
feeling today?
Not good, but he went to work. He said he's not allowed to call in, so he left about 30 minutes ago to go to work.
Oh, goodness.
He's got a good work ethic, so I can't get on to him for that.
No, but hopefully he doesn't have a fever, so that's a good
That's
thing.
what I said. I said, "What do you mean you
But-
can't call in? What if you had COVID?" And he said, "I don't think it's COVID." And I said, "No, that's not what I said. I said, what if you had COVID?" And he said, "Well, I'm sure they would let me off then, but I'd probably have to have proof." So I was like, "Okay."
Well, maybe he starts hacking and coughing at work, they'll let him go.
Well, hopefully he won't do that. Hopefully he's on the mend.
Yeah, maybe, hopefully so.
Yeah.
So what's on your agenda tonight?
Well, I was pulling in. Let me see if I can get these pulled in real quick. Let's see here. I have been working on the next video for the health channel and the next video for the gardening channel today. And then you were working on one for the DIY channel, right?
Yeah, it's work in progress.
Okay, mine too.
Yeah, I had the movers showed up today to move some equipment out of my shop because we're remodeling.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So anyway, yeah, I've been busy with that. For those of you that don't know, I work at a golf course, and it's about that time of year when we're starting to get everything ready for the upcoming season this spring. So
It's also that time of year to start seeds.
it
And
is.
everybody is getting very anxious because we've had this fake spring going on for a while. So I've been seeing in all the gardening groups, everybody is anxious to get started. And I'm like, don't do it yet. You're going to
Did you
go
see
on
where
hold.
Did you see the forecast next week? It's going to be 77, I think,
That's
one day
what
next
someone
week.
was telling me. Yeah,
That's a little much. It's crazy.
I know. I
But
thought it was supposed to be cold next week. It
yeah,
was when I went to the allergy doctor yesterday. The lady that gives me my shot, she told me it was supposed to be nice all next week, and I was like, "What? Really?"
have your allergies been flaring up?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
so
what?
projects for this weekend.
Yes.
Seeds?
I actually do what?
Seeds?
Yeah, I have on the calendar out in the hallway. We've got a bunch of seeds to start on the 18th, so that's Sunday.
Okay.
So depending on where you live would determine whether or not it's time to start any seeds for you. So anyone in a higher growing zone than us, because we're 7A, so anyone, in zones 8, 9, 10, 11, they can start a lot of seeds right now. But anyone lower than us, it's probably not quite time yet. But
Not
zone
indoors.
7A can be starting like some brassicas and stuff like that, carrots and Brussels sprouts and things like that.
Indoors?
Do what? Indoors,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Here is it gonna be distorted? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so I took some images earlier so that I could share. I started some pea seeds. I do have a pea video from last year showing how I start my pea seeds indoors by putting them in a wet paper towel and putting them in a Ziploc bag and then letting them pre-sprout or pre-germinate before I actually go put them in the ground. So that's what we're doing. So probably by next Friday's live stream, they'll have a little bit of root on them, and I can show that on the live stream next week, and then we can get those in the ground pretty quick.
You want to tell them what this box is? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I actually have more slides. I took more slides of it because I knew you were talking about that the other day. So
right, there you go.
This is my seed storage kit. I have 2 of these. I only took picture of the one. This one holds all of my vegetable seeds. The other one holds all of my herbs and flower seeds. But this one, so I just used a little label maker and labeled them based on the category. So like, and then I put them in alphabetical order. So like, I think I went brassicas and then beans. I'm trying to remember in alphabetical order. And then like corn, cucumbers, cantaloupe. Anyway, in alphabetical order though, but let me see. Then I opened it to show, and then these are my 2-inch labels. I like to use these in the seed trays because they don't stick up very high. So if you put the dome on it, it doesn't. If you use the bigger labels, the dome won't sit on there all the way. If that makes sense. I need to do. Yeah. I'll do a video soon to show some seeds starting. Probably on Sunday when it's time to start seeds. We'll do a video then. And then here I was just showing like this is the one that I use for brassicas. And then see I've got like my broccoli and carrots, Brussels sprouts, things like that in there.
Right.
And then I also popped this in here to show Art made this for me for Valentine's Day. I thought that was so nice. So I popped
Is that in the office?
Yeah. Yep. On that hexagon table over there.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then let's see here. Oh, and then here's my palm. If anybody out there is a fan of house plants, Art's been helping me try to build my collection a little bit. I did not have a palm yet, so he brought me that and I was so excited. It's in there under the grow light right now. That's why the lighting looks funky.
I can't wait to get the banana tree back outside.
Back outside. I know.
Yeah, well, no, I'm ready for it to be, bloom up and get healthy again.
Right. Yeah, you can tell our banana tree there in the corner. We can't keep it watered enough inside because I'm always worried about the pot leaking and stuff. And banana trees require a ton of water. So you can see the leaves are kind of yellow, but it'll bounce right back as soon as we move it outside. I just don't want to until we know we're out of the woods on frost dates.
Right.
So for our sorry, this echoes back in my ear about 10-second delay, and so it's really hard for me to focus on what I'm trying to say. I hate that. But our growing zone, that's what I was going to say. In our growing zone, our last average frost date is April 15th. So there are a lot of plants we can't start until April 15th, or we can't put them outside until then. So, or at least until closer to then.
Okay.
So then I showed this box you did, and Art he's such a good husband. He leaves me little notes all over the place. So I was excited to get this because I can put all of my notes and cards that he's written me over the years and put those in there.
I didn't think about that for storage.
Yeah, yep. You didn't think about that? I said that when
Not
you gave it to me.
Yeah.
You didn't hear me say that?
Multi-purpose use.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, and then, oh, and then I brought this in to show this was something that Art made me. Did you do that Christmas of 21 or 22?
I
January?
believe 22
I
Christmas.
think so too. Okay, that's what I thought too. Okay, yeah. He did it for me to put in the garden, but I've been afraid to put it in the garden because I'm afraid it would deteriorate too quickly, and I wanted
Well,
to
it needs
preserve.
polyurethane, I believe.
Yeah, or epoxy or something.
Right.
Yeah, so that it won't fade or anything, but anyway, I love that piece. So I thought about putting it up on the shelf up there,
Uh-huh.
but, it's very heavy, so I was like, "Ah, I better wait until we get that shelf bolted down all the way before I put it
Right.
there."
Yeah, it's solid wood.
Yeah, yep, and that is explain what that is for the audience.
Well, all that is, I actually cut a lot of trees down, and that was a perfect piece of pine that I had cut, and I let it dry out for about a week, and then I engraved it and burned it with the torch, and went back and sanded it, and so therefore it's about a quarter inch embossed with our names and our date that we met.
Yes, I love it.
Repurpose, reuse.
Yep, yep, and it was a tree on your golf course, right?
It was, yes, it
Yeah,
was. Yep.
so it's even more special, I think.
I don't know about that. I have a bunch of special trees then if you need some more.
It's special to me.
But there are going to be
And
things
then
on the DIY channel that will add to this. Like next time I make something, we can put it on DIY maybe or something. And someone likes to try something at home on their own. It's real simple and it's
yeah,
a great pastime. I
yeah,
think it has more sentimental value when you give things like that away because you put time and effort into it opposed to just, picking up something. But that's just my little wonky way of thinking. So,
no, I agree. I absolutely agree. And then, over here, I was just gonna show I had kinda put all of this together just to get some of our gardening stuff organized, and then we have 3 grandsons that really love Nerf guns, and we've had fun playing, Nerf wars with some of them, so we took something that I had built a long time ago that was falling apart, and we repurposed it, and then I hung it up right off the floor so that I can still vacuum under it, but it holds their little Nerf guns perfectly, but then also it's behind this door so that it's out of the way, we don't have to stare at it all the time, but yet when the grandkids come over, they'll know right where to go get their Nerf guns, and then, up above, all of my bug sprays, and then my organic pest control, like my neem oil and BT and things like that, that I can't have out in the garage or on the patio because they're sensitive to temperature change. There's really nowhere in the house that I've had to put those things. I keep them in our master closet, but I don't really like keeping them in there either. So we had some extra brackets, and then this wood, I'll tell you in just a second, but I went out to the garage and found it, but I made this shelf so that I could just have a place to put all of those extra gardening things. And then I do have a gardening apron that I use. I've done a video over that garden apron before, but I put that on before I go out to the garden every time. It just helps me stay organized and carry the tools with me that I need so that I'm not constantly running back and forth. And I put a hook on this side of the wall so that I could hang my apron over there. So you can see that here. And then we have these tray tables here too that we use a lot. So I just keep them back there just so that they're out of the way. But this piece of wood though is actually our laundry room door that we built. We bought that from a guy for like $10 or something, was it?
it was under $20. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, real cheap. But we
Yep.
were trying to get one of those, oh, what do you even call those? The modern doors that are like like the 5 panel um doors that
Oh,
modern houses have that have the glass.
Right.
So anyway, I'll show a picture of the laundry room door later. But anyway, to price those, they were like $500 or $600 for the very cheapest one that I could find, and we couldn't afford that. But that was the look we wanted on our laundry room, and so we found this door for $10, but it was too tall for our opening. But the window portion wasn't too tall. So we bought it, and then Art sawed off part of it off the top and off the bottom, the wood part, and we turned it into one of those doors like that. So we really didn't put but maybe $20 into it, and then the hardware kit, of course, to turn it into a barn door. But anyway, this was the extra piece that he had cut off the top of that door, and it was just laying out there in the garage, and I found that, and I was like, "Oh, that fits perfect back behind this door." And so I stained it, and then we had these extra brackets, and so I just put that shelf up there, and so now I can hide all my clutter, plant food, and bug spray, and all that stuff.
Well, this is where we're a match in heaven because Shayla's very creative with the little things that we have laying around. She can turn something out of nothing. And to mention that door, that is a continental style door, is what it shows on the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Continental. Okay.
continental. Yep, very nice doors.
I was looking to see if you have the option to share your screen. Well, no, it's not on your computer. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm not logged in to that.
Yeah. Okay. So there's that. Do I have any more slides? Oh, and then I was just showing, like, see, when the door is open, nobody would even know that stuff is back there.
Right.
So
Very.
I am all about trying to find ways to organize and keep clutter away.
At least conceal the clutter, right?
Yes, exactly.
Lost my
But it's
pen.
also organized too at the same time, so that's always helpful. What are you looking
Okay.
for?
I'm looking for my pen. Anyway, I just had it.
Yep.
It's like most things that I handle. It's gone in 5 minutes, and I don't know where I put it. So, oh well.
I tend to do that with pens as well. Okay. Well, did you have anything else to discuss today?
Do not. We will have new videos posted next week on both channels, all three channels actually.
Yeah.
And you have a video that was posted or updated last night, right, on the health channel?
Yes, yesterday a new video came out on the health channel, and then I should have episode 2 of the garden video finished tomorrow, I'm hoping. I'm going to try to
Okay.
finish that tonight and get it posted tomorrow. And then
Okay.
you're working on one right now for the DIY channel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
elaborate more later.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for
Well, I
watching,
think,
everyone. Yep.
yes, I was going to say, I think we can go ahead and wrap up so we can get back to video editing and everything, and then we will get
Auto
some more
repair.
stuff. Yeah, yeah. And then we will get more posted, or yeah, more videos posted over the next week. But we should have some big announcements at next Friday's live stream, hopefully. We've got a
Yes.
lot happening this week, so
We have a lot happening all the time, but this is a
yes, we do.
priority. So,
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
Yep, I'm ready to
All
tell
right.
Shayla I do. Huh?
What'd you say?
Nothing.
I didn't hear you.
You'll have to go back and watch video.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. And
Yes.
go
And
ahead. What are you
remember
going to say?
to go the second mile for somebody in your life and with your resources.
That's
And
right.
we'll see you next week.
Hey, be safe, everyone. Have a great week.
Bye.